coming together around whatever goals you're attempting to achieve. So I always think of it as somewhat of a pyramid, because leadership permeates society. I mean, you may not think of yourself as a leader, but you're the person your friends look to for all kinds of advice, or, to decide what you're going to do on Friday or Saturday night, all the way up to being, an elected leader of a nation or some other political division.
Great. Okay, well, that was the one question on the script I'm actually going to ask. So with apologies to our wonderful staffs who prepared really excellent questions, we're just tossing the script and going to have a conversation. So let me just bring you back, since there are a ton of students in this room, to when you were here. Mm-hmm. So this is what the dean then called the dark years. So if you all don't know, during the sort of fractious late 60s, early 1970s, some student tried to burn down the International Law Library. They burned a faculty member in effigy. People were walking around with hand grenades, fake or not. It was a really unusual time. But I wonder if you could just put yourselves in the shoes of the students here and talk a little bit about what were you like then? Did you know what lay ahead? How are you thinking about your future?
Oh, I had no idea. I graduated from Wellesley in 1969, and as Heather said, I was the president of our college government, which was kind of an act of service. My fellow students and I were responsible for, frankly, very little, but it was a great opportunity to talk about what we would like to change and try to bring about the changes we thought were important, like, hammering away at the required curriculum, which, of course, now in retrospect, I think was a mistake, but, that's what happens to you. And trying to change the rules that you could only have boys in the dorm for like 1 hour on Sunday and the door had to be open, things like that. Things that were really important to us. So I didn't really think about what I was going to do after college until well into the first semester of my last year. And a professor of mine basically said, well, you're not sure what you're going to do, but going to law school gives you lots of options. I said, oh, okay. So then I started applying to law schools and got into a couple. I had really no vision of practicing law, being a judge. I